Can't say I know what got into you all, but you chose the sensible option of following the road. So we're following the road. I skip down to where the dirt path meets the creek and follow it into the forest. There's bound to be someone near the road, right? Clink, clonk, clank, clunk. Alright, well either someone's left wind chimes up, or yes, there is someone here. The sounds of metal objects bumping against each other greet me as I continue down the road. It seems like I'm walking home and Jinsuke's working in the back. Of course, that's not really the case, but now I've made myself curious. Yeah, what's the worst thing that could happen approaching strangers in a foreign land, right? I follow the clanking sounds to a wooden cart stationed at the side of the road. We're going to die. Pots, pans and spoons all jangle together in the wind. It doesn't look like there's anyone around. Hello, is anyone here? Oh, welcome, traveller. Oh, customer? Well... Okay, you look, I don't know, there's something off with you and I can't quite tell what it is. You know, even though you have plants and two heads, I think it's your eyes which are weirding me out oh no, it's trousers. Oh, Jesus Christ, what are those? You've been spending too much time in fairy tales, lads. A person with two heads and they both talk. Riku, he looks surprised. Oh, don't mind him, how can we help you today? This person isn't one of those monsters the passage keeper mentioned, are they? Really? Come on, there are plants growing out of his fucking neck. They suddenly seem like almost normal people. Blatant racism. He can't talk. I don't think he knows how to talk. Hurry, don't be rude. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. May I ask your name, traveller? I'm Taku, and you guys are... doomed. We are the merchants of Kaligo. Oh yeah, that rings a bell. I'm Riku, and this is my partner, Hooray. Hooray or Hooray? And we're doomed! As you can see, we have a small situation. I hope you're not too disturbed by it. Oh, every sort of freaked out right now. It's fine, I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's just nice to meet you two. It's nice to meet you too, tiny one. Anyway, what are you looking for today, Taku? Money! Sorry I can't buy anything, but I was wondering if there's anything I could do in exchange for a silver coin or two. Do we have any more silver in the back? I hid all the money. Why would you hide all the money? Hey, I want to go down the shops and get some bread. Ah, well, about that. Riku, I'm sleepy. I'm going to take a nap now. Wake me up when... Lazy. Harry knocks his head against Riku's as he dozes off. I wonder if things are always like this between them. It's a bit rude. Riku breathes a sigh of relief. I'm sorry about that. Does he not get woken up? Like, we're talking quite loudly right next to him. How is he not... It's okay. Can I ask you some things, Riku? Of course. What happened? He said you were doomed. What was he talking about? Do you know about exotic fruits? Well, I know about spherical things you can put in holes. Apples, oranges, you know, that sort of things. Exotic fruits? No, not really. We never get anything exotic where I'm from. Exotic fruits are grown in many different places, and each fruit contains a bit of magic. Most of them are really good for your health, but Hurry and I might have had too much at the last forest banquet. The morning after the banquet, we woke up with these plants growing out of us. Right. Sure. So they got themselves into this mess by eating too much weird fruit. I guess this sort of thing could happen to anyone. I mean... See, the way he says it, I'm sort of like changing my idea of what they've gotten from like fruit to just hardcore drugs. They were just like, leaves? Yeah, come on, let's eat all of them! What's going to happen to you two? Are you stuck with those plants forever? Well, if the plant is allowed to grow in us for too long, our lifespan will likely be cut in half or so. But surely there is a way to banish it from our body. We're gonna fucking solve this problem for you for a silver coin or two. Wow! We can't leave our shop unattended to search for a cure, though. Well, that sounds serious. I'll watch your shop for you. There's surely a cure, right? I can watch your shop for you guys while you go look for it. Thank you, Taku, but if we couldn't trouble someone, we've just met with that. We wouldn't want to take your time if we have no silver to give in return. Oh. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Do I have a choice? No. What kind of stuff do you guys sell? I mean... Oh, we look really dumb having to ask that. Well, it's supposed to be a general store, but we haven't been able to replenish our supply, so the forest residents aren't very interested in trading with us. I look past Riku at the wooden cart. It looks like a little lonely with only some cookware and food items neatly arranged in a corner. It's a miracle our shop hasn't been closed down yet, but we might have to give up soon. Huh? How come? Normally we travel out to the forest to sell our goods, then come back with wares outside to barter with the residents, but a lot of hunters have been venturing here recently. Right, I guess as twin-headed lazy person and more active person, you can't fight them off. It's quite dangerous to be travelling out of Caligo these days, let alone walking around the forest. Even our regular customers rarely visit us now. The forest guardians are the best escorts, and the forest lord is much too busy with the hunters. Clearly not if they're attacking you. If this goes on, business may never return to our shop. But hunters only hunt animals, right? Is anything being done about this? Right, the Forest Lord is doing his best to protect us. I love the Forest Lord, Jesus. I'm just imagining Malfurion. The best we can do is to stay out of trouble and try not to draw the hunters' attention. Yeah, that'll work. I guess so. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? You and Hooray seem close. Oh, you reckon? Are you guys related? It's a head on his fucking shoulder. What the fuck is... Yes, we live together. Oh, so you guys are brothers. I have a brother too. Is he an older brother or a younger brother? He is my Talking about that, talking like that about your brother is weird, okay? Wow, we don't have anyone like that here in Caligo. Really? Who repairs all your stuff if something breaks then? Oh yeah, he was a weaponsmith. We asked the Forest Lord if we can't fix it ourselves. Is the Forest Lord a nice person? Yes, but he is a bit overprotective. Reminds me of my brother. Yeah, well, I want to make sure you don't do stupid shit and the other guy looks over a fucking forest, but yeah, it's definitely the same. It sounds like you have a nice brother. Well, yup. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do here for a silver coin, but it was nice talking to Riku. Thanks for talking to me, but I should be going now if I want to get home soon. You're trying to get home? Where are you from? Bruma. It's a little village that you can only get through from a magical portal called a Ciiko. I've never heard of that village. Is it far from here? I'm not sure. Alright, please take this small token with you. This book couldn't help us, but maybe someone will give you a nice item or some silver for it. A heavy tome. A book filled with mysterious diagrams. Pythagoras, we're coming after you. Come back and see us anytime. Our shop will be here for the rest of the day. I bet it will. Okay, thank you, Riku. I follow the road down away from the merchants back to where it meets the creek. Now where should I go? Shit, I closed. What? I don't know what came second. Because now, obviously, we have to do second. Because one got 2, one got 1, and Road got 4. Alright, hang on. Okay, well, we're heading towards the clearing second. I make my way through the trees to the clearing. It'll be nice to stand in the open air for a little bit. I just need to stay alert. Bit creepy. A cool breeze greets me as I approach, bearing the comforting scent of flowers. Comforting scent of flowers? There's more than a few. Are they supposed to look as droopy as they do? I mean, look, this one looks like it's keeling over. So does this one. Some fucker's just gonna pinch most of the petals off the side of this one. I mean, I know it's perspective, but whatever. They just look droopy. Wow! White flowers spring up in patches. Spring isn't the word I'm using. Amongst the tall grass all throughout the meadow, I stand at the edge of the forest in awe as dragonflies and honeybees buzz around over the field. I've never seen a meadow like this before. The wild flowers in Bruma are all small and sparse in comparison. I wish Jinsuke could see all these flowers. If only you hadn't fucked off. What's this, a stranger? Oh, I've been spotted already. I quickly spin around to face the source of the voice, taking a step back defensively. Okay, so we've gotten into the, you know, white hair but still somehow 15 territory. Does this game have a modesty panel? Preferences. I don't know. Display. No, we don't want that. I only ask because there's a leaf there. I can't remember whether this was the game with the modesty panel. Okay, I turned the modesty leaf off in the main menu, and he still has the leaf there. So, it was the game I was thinking of, just doesn't work apparently. No, we didn't click that. A creature, half man, half goat, springs forward from among the trees, skipping around me in a circle before stopping in front of me. He extends a hand towards me, palm facing upwards. Does he want something? Upwards. Okay, that's not... Okay, I'm just making sure that it's not a goat fascist. Stay still? I mean, it'll be pretty clear that we're foreign. Oh, is this the forest keeper? I stand still and hold my breath as long as I don't make any sudden movements. He won't attack me. Oh, dear. After a few seconds, the boy withdraws his hand. Oh, how boring. Okay, well, we'll just give him his hand then. Smiling, he leans down to plant a kiss on the back of my hand, a sensation tingle up my... A kiss? You're joking. Did I startle you with that? Yeah, a little. My apologies, I forget myself sometimes. But how rare for a visitor to appear here all of a sudden. What are you called, stranger? Taku. My name is Taku. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Taku. Hang on, did we call Jinsuke Dave? We did, didn't we? Oops. The boy takes a step back to deliver a graceful bow? I wanted to read that as blow. No, bow. Ratsu, Prince of the Fawns at your service. Prince of the Fawns, you say? Still not interested. Prince? No need to make a big deal of it, though. Won't you come further in? Prince Ratsu turns and hops away deeper into the open meadow. I follow after him while watching the tree line surrounding us. I wouldn't want a real monster showing up all of a sudden. I mean, look, let's all remember the happy woodland creatures from South Park, okay? Before we go following weird people. Did you follow the scent of the flowers here? No, I was just... Did you know that these flowers have magical properties? Their effect depends on the way they were raised by their gardener. I don't know, is the term uphill gardener offensive? I think it may be. Yeah, we can't call him that then. Are you their gardener? That's me, at least for now. I'm these flowers' guardian. Jesus Christ. Okay, I thought uphill gardener had something to do with hair. It doesn't. That's me, at least for now. I'm these flowers' guardian. That's the last time I looked that up. Prince Ratsu gestures to a lone tree stump on the center of the meadow. Please have a seat. I guess I'll take a seat. Thank you. I take a seat on the tree stump while Prince Ratsu takes a seat across from me in the grass. I've never seen you around in the forest before. Did you just come in from the road? Where else did I come? Did you think I fell from the sky? I'm not pretty enough to be an angel, nor am I rich enough. No, I came through the Ciiko underneath the bridge. The what? So he's never heard of it before either. Is this just some elaborate hoax? We're gonna get there and the passage keeper's not gonna be there at all. I'm trying to get home, but my home isn't through the forest. It's through a magical passage underneath the bridge where the passage keeper stands. Oh, to think there was a magic passage there. No wonder that guy is called the passage... Oh god, they're all stupid. I thought there was something deep in here. No, they're all just quite dense. Can I ask you some things, Your Highness? Your Highness, I haven't heard that in a long time, but there's no need for that type of formality here. Just Ratsu is fine. Okay, rat-ass. Rat-ass it is. You want to ask me something? Can you tell me about Kaligo? I've only been here a year, but I'll do my best. Now, there's a tall guy who looks a little rough around the edges. I'm sure he's actually a big softie, though. I'm certain we can become good friends one day. Then there are the merchants. Have you met them yet? Yes, I spoke to Riku for a bit. They helped me out a lot when I first began my task of regrowing the meadow. I'm very grateful for them, you hero. But they don't seem to be doing too well these days. I wish there was something I could do. Are you actually the protector of the forest? Because the forest and flowers aren't quite the same thing. Yeah. The passage keeper reminds me of the attendants back at home. So dutiful. And I suppose that leaves the forest lord. No, okay, you're not the forest lord. He can be hard to come by sometimes, having to govern the entire forest on his own. He's a little intimidating, but I think his heart is in the right place. The passage keeper mentioned that he guards the forest too. He has some help guarding the forests from the beasts. They protect the residents from strangers. But I'm a stranger? What should I do if... Yeah, but I'm a stranger even. That's not a question mark. What should I do if the forest lord sees me? Run? I'm sure he goes easy on the cute ones. That's what I would do. You pain me. That's not helpful at all. Don't worry, I'll tell him you're harmless if I see him. Thanks, I guess. Great, can't wait to be crushed. If Is there anything else you wanted to ask me? Also, we've been roaming around now for half an hour. He's a shit forest lord. No, there is nothing I want to ask you, but I feel I'm going to have to anyway. What magical effect? You don't know what magical effect your flowers have. Some can be cultivated into jewelry. Oh, yours are useless in comparison. Surely you're just flattering me. Yes, look at them, they're terrible. Now it makes sense why all the flowers are droopy. Hang on, is it droopy because the image has been stretched? I don't know, it's hard to tell. This flower here looks like it's been stretched slightly, but then you look at the trees and it looks fine. No, I'm serious. You're being wildly optimistic. Sometimes I eat them. Pointless. What's your favourite food? Wines and exotic fruits are your favourites. Brilliant. Chocolate out of that. I really like chocolate. You only get it on special occasions. It's not the World War. You can have it whenever you want. I do like a good chocolate every now and again as well. We go back and forth about our favourite meals for a while. Ratos really seems to know his wines as well. Well, yes, we had one from the region of Coligo and one from the region of Coligo. Ah, such variety. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? We talked several hours back and forth, and I was just like, right, was there anything else? It's quite a story, I suppose. Oh, great. I hate that. Feigning enthusiasm. I was sent off by my kingdom to complete a journey of solitude, as princes must do. I spent many months travelling through merciless mountain ranges. Yeah, okay. But then you came up in this pristine forest. You were starving, so set up a campfire, fell asleep, and when you woke, it was scorched, and now you're trying to rebuild it. Right, gotcha. Okay, I understand. He accidentally started a forest fire. He's lucky to have survived. Yeah, everyone in this world is dumb. I get it. How careless of him. How are you going to complete your journey of solitude if you're stuck here growing flowers? That's not what I said at all. Maybe I won't complete it. But isn't your kingdom waiting for your return? Oh, he's found true happiness! Fingers backwards on forehead to show woe. They might be, but they might not be. The reality is that I'm a gardener of this meadow here in Coligo until I've made amends for the damage I've caused. So I'll fulfill this role. He managed to fight dragons and then he set a fucking forest on fire. He's not particularly bright, is he? I feel he's more muscles. I see. I almost forgot. Do you have an errand I can run in exchange for a silver or two? It's been chatting someone for an hour or two, Jesus. An errand? No, I'm kind of broke. Yeah, funny that. Don't worry about it, thanks for talking with me, but I should be on my way. I only care about money. I get off and dust, yeah. As someone's in the last, thing, we're just gonna turn to prostitution. Oh wait, since we're friends now, well, you said that, not me. Ratos picks up a flower from the field and holds it out to me. It's not much, but maybe it'll be useful to you somehow. Obtain the fragrant flower. Can I give him this? What happens if I click on it? No, okay, I can't. Thank you. Not sure what more I can do for you, but I'll do my best to help get you home. Well, so far you've done nothing other than waste my time. But, you know, thanks for showing up, I guess. I wave back at Ratsu as I head towards the creek. I'm not sure how this flower will help me get home, but I'm sure it'll work out somehow. In the meantime, I need to try and get something else to get the fare. Well, we ended up going to all of them anyway. I leave the open space in the meadow behind, weaving back into the cover of the forest. Now where should I go? I splash towards the creek, hiking up the gentle incline towards the archway. My boots squelch on the grass with every step. I stop just outside the arch. This isn't natural. This is the Forest Lord. Snap, snap, snap. Oh god, it's his enemies. It's probably not. What was that thing just now? Twigs, branches, bones? Doesn't say that either. I tried to peek past the archway, but the short tunnel makes it hard to see much without exposing myself to whatever is inside. That's probably the point. Well, no point in sneaking around. If it's a person, they'll probably be nice to me if I'm straightforward with them. I step back from the archway and take in a deep breath before calling out. Hello, is anyone home? This is definitely the Forest Lord. The thicket falls silent. I hope I didn't scare them off. A redfoot comes into view just beyond the archway. Is someone going to come out? I take a step back. You're not intimidating at all. Oh, what the hell is wrong with your hands? Oh, did your god punish you for too much masturbate? I got it. Ah, that's why your hands are so big. That way you can't get them around, can you? Also, have people been putting receipts on you? It's not a good look. A tall person with huge ears and a fluffy tail comes out of the archway. So this is the big softy Ratass was talking about. I'm not too sure about his assessment, really. Now, please don't hurt me. I quickly duck behind a bush. What are you going on about over there? Sorry, I'm just looking around. I'm Taki, by the way. Is this your house? Yeah. The red-limbed man paws at the air, beckoning me to follow him. Come on in. Very accepting here, aren't they? With that, he turns and disappears through the archway's tunnel, leaving me alone outside the thicket. What should I do? Run! I follow him into the thicket, ducking through the woven archway. By the way, you don't happen to like rabbits, do you? Rabbits, I like them. They're the symbol of my family, see? I proudly point to the symbol of the golden rabbit on my chest. It's probably because he's about to smash the head open in one. That's the same as the Forest Lord. Oh. Who the hell are you then? Anyway, Blossom or Tree Bark might drop by, just letting you know. What, did their mother give up after naming the first child? Yes, well, there's Blossom and... Oh, what's another tree? We'll call him Tree Bark. Oh, God, I bet he gets bullied in school all the time. He walks off into the brambles, leaving me alone to look around his home. The berry bushes look similar to the ones I see near Broomer. I'm sure they're different in some strange way, though. Some of those look big enough to be apples, but whatever. Make yourself at home. Thanks! The fluffy-tailed guy gestures to an arrangement of half logs laying in the grass. Well, I mean, we've taken a seat elsewhere, why not? He seems hospitable so far, but with that height and those huge arms, I'm sure he could crush me at any time. I have to stay on guard. He looks high. He's not gonna hit you. I didn't get your name. I'm... Of course. Tanakawa? We'll call you Tan. Would you like anything to drink? Yes! I would love some, I don't know, whatever those weirdos with plants growing out of their neck. They seem to be enjoying themselves. Some water would be good. Boring. Sorry, I don't have any water, only healthful berry juice and gourd drink. No water? I guess there is a creek just a short distance away. Well then, healthful berry juice or gourd drink. I know what that is, but it's mysterious and sounds alcoholic. I think I'll try whatever's in the gourd. Tan gets a shallow cup from among the bushes and pours out a small amount of cloudy white liquid. Cloudy white. Oh, god damn it. Clearly his hand punishment was only done recently, if you know what I mean. Here you go, thanks! I take the small cup from him and take a sip. Heck, I cover my mouth and fight the urge to spit out the tiny sip. Is this alcohol? Yeah. Bam! Oh, I got it right. I got it right. He just gave me alcohol. Doesn't he care that I'm just a kid? I'll be right back. Tan disappears through the archway, leaving me alone inside his thicket. Won't be the last time. I look around again at the brambles and bushes. What are the chances that he'll have an errand that'll net me a silver coin? I turn my attention to the sound. Is Tan back already? Glowing eyes watch me from the bushes beyond the thicket. There's something shiny over there too. I wonder what it could be. I turn to the source of the quieter sound. Oh no, it's just Tan. Phew. I got you some water. Oh, you didn't have to. I gladly exchanged cups with him though. Thank you so much. No problem. He smiled for us. It's like true love. Tan sets out a plate of berries on one of the vacant logs. Help yourself. I lean over to pick up a small berry. I swallow it whole. So, what brought you to my thicket? Would it be bad if I said money? I was wondering if there was some errand or something I could do for a silver coin or two. Can't think of anything. God damn it. Thanks anyway. Can I ask you some things instead? We have everyone to answer like 3 questions. How do I get silver around here? I trade and sell health drinks. So far, I've only been selling them in the forest, but one day I'll distribute them outside the forest too. Distribute. You trade your drinks for things too? Yeah, everyone barters here in the forest. We don't have any way of producing coins, so only travelers bring those in. Do a lot of travelers pass through? Not really, only hunters venture this deep in most of the time. So what you're saying is I'm fucked. Good. Are we really far in? There are trees around us, aren't there? Tan stares at me for a little while. don't even know how far in you are. How did you get here? I came in through Ciiko underneath the bridge where the passage keeper stands. Ciiko? He hasn't heard of it before either. It's a magical portal or something I went through and now I need to get home somehow. I'm sure you'll find a way. That's how much he cares. Doesn't give a fuck. I hope so. Anything else you want to know? What are you? What a question. I'm a raccoon dog, of course. Oh yeah, well now you said it seems pretty obvious. The swollen hands still don't make much sense. Really? Wow, this is my first time seeing one. Can I touch your tail? Oh, Jesus. You hurt me. Sure. Yay. I ran around behind Tan and gently grabbed his big puffy tail. This could be getting him off. All I'm saying is don't jerk it, okay? It's so warm. It's a real tail. What do you think it was? A butt plug? Jeez, of course it's real. There are no raccoon dogs where you're from. Sure there are, but I haven't seen any living ones. You look a lot different from the ones I've seen. What foods do you like? Fish, fruit, vegetables, grains. I like those things too. He didn't have to list it off so dryly, though. It makes it sound so boring. At least he doesn't need kids, though. At least we don't talk 2 hours about it. Anything else you want to know? No. Do you like rabbits? Yeah, they're good companions. Why ask me that about rabbit? Whatever. I haven't actually met a rabbit yet. My brother says we shouldn't disturb them. They can be ferocious with strangers. I'm sure we're not talking about the same kinds of rabbits, but that's okay. You said you have a brother. I do! He's tall and a metalsmith, I see. Well, thanks for inviting me in and talking with me. I should get going now if I want to get home soon, though. I carefully balance my cup next to the plate of berries on the log before turning back towards the archway. Sorry for showing up so suddenly and everything. Drop by again later. I might have something for you to do. My hands are always going to be swollen. I'll pick... Oh, right,
Self-voicing disabled.
We didn't mean to hit the V key. Okay, thank you, Tanu. Wait, maybe this will help you. A blank promissory note. The paper feels expensive. Thank you, but it's blank. What am I supposed to do with this? Use it however you like. Okay, I'm going to draw a massive cock on it. This is the internet after all. Tan waves to me as I head out through his thicket. Okay, now we need to meet the Forest Lord, I presume. I leave the thicket behind and head back to the creek. No quick errands for me. How am I going to get this fair now? Or hunters? Oh, are we going to find hunters and then find the Forest Lord? Probably. I pace saving us. I pace around the banks of the creek for a while before taking a seat at the base of a twisted tree. Will I need to explore further into the forest? I haven't seen any of those monsters the passage keeper mentioned. Maybe they're closer to the edge of the forest. How big is this forest anyway, and how deep in am I? How long am I going to be stuck here searching for silver? How am I going to get home at this rate? Maybe I shouldn't have gone out today after all. What was I expecting, trying to see if Old Man Eden's legends were true? I'm sorry, big bro. I'm sorry, Dave. Is something the matter? I sit up straight and quickly glance around for the source of the quiet voice. You won't be able to resolve your problems if you just sit there crying. I wipe my eyes with the back of my forearm. Not going to question who that is. I wasn't crying yet. I mean, he has eyes, probably. Tell me what's wrong. I want to help you. I want to go home, but I can't. There's some fair to pass through a magical portal and I don't have the money, and I told my brother I'd come home right away, and what if he tries to look for me because I'm taking too long? What if the mist wolves really start hunting near our village? You're a fucking idiot. What if the mist wolves get him? He has a house. I have to get back as soon as possible. Very well. Well, at least there may be some unobtainium near.